Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here with another 100k Nightfall solo guide for you guys. Now, what you're going to want to do for the tree of probabilities is run a Void Singe. Not too much is going to be Void, but you're really going to want to have some alternatives so you can do damage to each different type. Now, however you run, it's really up to you. It just depends what your role on the Infinite Forest is. You could have Fallen, Cabal, Vex, Hive, whatever it is, you don't quite know. So the main point modifier that everybody runs is match game. You need to have some way to counter each one. So that's one piece. Heavyweight is going to give you a huge chunk of damage when you need it. So that one's always going to have a nice benefit to it. So you can also melt the boss when that time comes. And also get heavy ammo dropping. And then Blackout is one of the bigger point modifiers you can get as well. Now as I am 600, I can actually go for a 600 point modifier. So 5 of swords. Crank this thing up to 60 and I'll go 4.05. So that's going to help give me some extra points. I'm going to run my normal go figure. Whatever you run in this slot, it's really up to you. Say if I run like the Borealis, for example, I could give me some options if I have some guys I need to kill from far away. Might leave that one, honestly, on solar just because that's going to be the general one I need to do. But if I need to switch to arc towards the end for some of the harpies, this one gives me some alternatives. Hardlight's another good option as well. But that way I've got, this if I need to clear some ads. I've got an alternative here. If I just run something like Trust in this slot, I'm really just depending on abilities for the Harpy shields, and they're frequent enough that is something you probably want to account for. So this or Hardlight, so you can switch up in the middle, is going to serve you well. Now, whatever you want to run down here is up to you. Edge Transit, I've got Field Crep, so I got more reserves. I've got Grenade Launcher reserves in here as well, so that's going to serve me pretty well. All these things are going to serve to help have as much ammo as possible, so when I get to the boss I can dump as much as I can. But to start the strike in a pretty good shape, go to a rally flag on any planet, like a public event that hasn't started. Hit the rally flag and load up your heavy, so when you go into it you literally start maxed out, so you can be using it as much as you can, because you're going to get a decent amount of drops, so you're going to want to use it a decent amount as well. Now again, everybody's got a different opinion. If you go run, say, a Crooked Fang, that linear fusion rifle, I've used that on another strike and it's really powerful. So if that is something you want to run, that may be something I try in a different run. Just try and mix it up so I don't always run the same stuff. So we'll see how Edge Transit does. If I'm not loving it, I'll mix it up, but sometimes it's nice to throw a quick grenade down, explode 3 or 4 guys and move on. So it has some benefits even if it's not totally optimal. But besides that, everything else should be pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and head on into the strike. We'll get this thing going. Alright, Guardians, so once you come up ahead, you're going to be facing Vex and Cabal of some way, shape, fashion, or form. Whatever you got, just try and shoot as much as you can, because depending on what you get to tag as the Cabal comes up and pushes, if you got Vex, you're going to be dealing with a whole lot of Vex. If you got Cabal, you got a little bit of both. But the more you can kill, the more points you can get. So just keep that in mind. Start mowing these guys down. And again, watch out for the Hobgoblins. Watch out for Void Grenades from the Hobgoblins. That's probably the worst part. And anything you can do to kill stuff quicker will probably help. Now, when you're coming around the corner, you'll notice if you have a little more Vex than Cabal, is if on this little platform over here to the left, you're going to have a Scorpius, that little minigun. If you have the minigun, that's kind of the Cabal run. If there's no minigun, this is a little more Vex to get you started, but the around the corner section is going to be about the same. It's really just what you face in that opening section. Now from here, I'm going to switch over to arc on my sniper rifle and work on a couple pieces. Now from up here, you likely may or may not have Scorpius, depending on if you actually have these ads up here. You're going to have the Colossus doing some work. So once that one's down, start working the ads down. Colossus is your big pain in the butt, depending on what you got. Definitely take those guys out pretty fast if possible. Grenade over here might work for you. There we go. And once enough of the ads die, you will be able to go forward. Now, some runs may be quicker than others. Like if you get in here and it's a minute and a half and I'm at 12,000, another run, it could be 2 minutes and it's like 20,000. So it really varies on what you have in the beginning and kind of what you get to kill. So maybe if you have less ads in the beginning, maybe some more later on. But if you get close to 100,000 and you feel like it just, it went okay but could have gone a little better, sometimes it's just random luck of the draw. These Tree of Probabilities and Garden World Strikes, the randomness to them is just one of those things you cannot control. So when you come up here, looks like I'm going to have Vex and Cabal both. So So watch for those.
It was so fun. I mean,
Apparently everything's just going to take 10 years. Man, when I don't have Outlaw on, that thing reloads so slowly. So looks like this is all going to go down. Whew, Hydra's hurt. Oh, well, I guess they killed each other. Gladiator down there. Gladiator over there. Gladiators you do not want to just even mess with at all. Their melees, because Blackout is on, is going to be lethal. So definitely take them out quickly without, you know, any thinking about it. Just be fast. No worries. No questions. Make it quick. And just always be looking forward. Apparently I'm just going to have the Void, or the Arc to deal with here. Not much I can do about that. Apparently he's going to look right at me too. What's up?
Looks like the Vex are trying to re-establish control of the forest.
So if you got Vex, you're likely to have Harpies with a whole lot of these shields, so something Arc is going to be important. And honestly, you could have Cabal where you have a whole bunch of solar shields. It really varies way too much. It's hard to plan on. So don't think that you can always just guess and be like correct with what you bring. It's going to be a variety of a lot of stuff, so just remember that. Watch for melees. They will still hurt a little bit. But again, trying to take out as many ads as you can while your points are solid is also going to help you get a decent score. So that's what you're going for. These guys, of course, always doing their shielding business. See if you get any ammo from them all. There you go. A little bit of everything. Find your door. Wherever the door is. Over here. Alright, Blackout will kind of screw you up a little bit, but gives you a little extra points. Now, this is what I feel already personally as a lower points run, just because I usually feel like I've got a little bit more at this point in time. Now, if all those little chains happen back there, you know, sometimes you get a little bonus. But if you are hurting on a points run, just remember you can be a little more aggressive with that heavy ammo, running heavyweight, and hopefully get some more points back out of it. And again, watch those hobgoblins. They hurt a lot. They do not mess around. Their grenades are painful. So are the scions. Woo, are they ever. Alright, there's a door somewhere that I gotta find. It's way over there. Watch your health. Whew. Barely alive right now, it feels like. There we go. Gonna have some ads over here. This big guy's definitely getting a shield. Watch the Scion. Kind of working him at both sides, but, you know, as annoying as he is, I can be that way too. It's cool. Alright, all those guys are down, and keep pushing. So sometimes if you got more elites in a section, you might catch up on points, feel like you're doing slow. And now we're at 5.5 minutes and 40,000. Not, like, exactly where I want to be, but still a decent run so far, points-wise. Just got to use snipers where you can. And again, just be efficient. Like, kill things when you need to, use your heavy when you need, pop your super sometimes if it's just a point where it's going to serve you well. Sometimes it might be that time that super is going to save your butt and give you all those points you need. There's a point where some heavy drops, get a little more freedom to use that. Don't see a ton of ads right here. Looks like I'm going to have a few more up ahead. That was just a nice shot on the noggin. So here, get the door open. You got some ads that are going to be coming. Watch for those from both sides. And then, once you got the door open, you can kind of see what remains. Looks like I got some heavy here, so I can be a little more aggressive. Watch those ads when you get this far in. You don't want to die. But I am also getting killed in the back, which is a bummer. So I got to watch that part. So he's down. So that one's good. Still got those aggressive goblins over here. But again, I got some heavy I can pick up, get some quick points. All these guys are going to be nice and quick. And again, the heavy does seem to spawn a decent amount, so that's helping me out too. I'm doing alright on that front. Couple there around that corner just because I saw him peeking. These guys down below. So you, again, got these little wars going on. When those wars are going on, use them to your benefit. Sometimes that Hydra is going to be attacking something else. Sometimes you got a Scion who's getting shot by something. Sometimes this Goblin's just going to sit there and take the shots in the back. You know. Enjoy it all to your benefit, or you can. But enjoy the ammo dropping. Mine's being pretty gracious right now. I've had times where it's pretty awful, so there's just a lot of luck right now on this section. Now once you get up here, of course I'm going to have 2 more of these. Looks like I do have a fair amount of heavy that I can use coming up. You're going to have a lot of ads that spawn up top. I'm just going to keep chunking some stuff up there, and if I can get a decent amount of kills, I will straight up keep doing it. Hey, I'm killing some stuff, and I got heavy ammo to blow, so why not? So once you kill enough ads, you should be able to proceed forward. I actually got a lot of them killed that way. And again, there's benefits to edge transit over something like Crooked Fang. We're finding some of them right now, so we're working through this weird run of throwing grenades up on top of the ledge. When your objective changes, you can run for, basically, you know, the entrance. So, if you got ammo along the way, grab that, push on up, but when it says traverse the infinite forest, you can enter it. If you got anything waiting for you up top, it's fine. If not, just keep running. Alright, so we got a decent run, 64,000. Apparently I'm just going to crawl through this area. Next section, you're going to have a group of enemies. Cabal or Vex, usually a large collection of one or the other. So probably not too much arc going here. Going to start here, see what it is, and then go from there. So this looks like a lot of Cabal. So watch for those, spread those bullets out, and start working them down. And then watch those grenades, watch your cover, and just start working them down from whatever you find somewhat safe. Try not to get pinched. Watch for those grenades when they come from angles. I'm going to have a Solar Centurion to deal with up there, so he's going to be my shield I got to drop. If it's Vex, it's going to be a Void Shield, so it's usually going to be a Minotaur. I'm going to go ahead and switch over, pop him down. Wow, some of the guys just don't want to take shots, but that's cool. Gonna have a few more ads that come in. This dude is so buried behind a wall, I think he's stuck. That grenade's working really well. I'll take that. Gotta kill all of these ads before you really get to proceed forward. So again, any of those void grenades can be pretty lethal. Watch out for those.
Simulation of your Sparrow. You're gonna need it for that ramp.
Well, that worked out. Sometimes I'll just be like, and I'm gonna try this here, and somehow I survive. So we got 5 minutes, we got 75,000 points, as long as this drive isn't terrible and we don't die along the way, which is sometimes always an option. As you go through here, weave back and forth. You don't want to be a line of sight, easy target for anything. Those harpies with those little laser beams will just lock on and ruin your day. So be careful about those. If they spot you, just kind of move, hit some cover. So be careful about those. Usually they're kind of fighting each other, so you're just kind of like, excuse me, driving by, don't worry about me. But sometimes you'll get locked on by a purple harpy laser beam and get killed by like somebody 10 miles behind you. It's really annoying. Well, this is also one of those really annoying times. I need stuff to kill. I don't need to cover an entire Sparrow race just to get up here a minute later and lose a minute of killing enemies. Just weird strike. I mean, they look awesome, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just wish things are a little bit different when you're going for strike scoring. Because not all strikes are made evenly, that's for sure. Now, if you can kill those two from down here, you're going to have a decent angle to come up here and have some room to work with. At this point, you're going to have mostly void shields. So, you might have one other one, but there's a whole lot of void shields going to be around. And the quicker you can handle those, the better off you're going to be. You're going to have scions, a couple of those little snipers around, so look for those. Usually one in the back up there. This one will still be up there. And just start peeking them a little bit quicker. Be good if I could actually hit the thing I'm looking at. There we go. Now around this corner, these guys will start chaining each other. Oh, or I'm just going to be terrible at shooting things. That's totally fine. There. Legionaries, of course. This is why you do not run arc on this one. Everything hurts. The wanted guy is like the biggest waste of your time. Don't worry about him. He's just going to take a lot of ammo to kill, and I'd much rather save that for the boss. He's not worth the points that the ammo is going to take. So keep coming up. Work on these guys around the corner. Usually there's one or two tucked around there. Once you get up here, you'll start to see these guys. Watch those Colossus rockets. They are just brutal. And start working on those Incendiors. As they explode, just let them do their explosive thing. Don't worry so much about the wanted guy. He will keep pushing back. Watch around the corner. And again, the more of those you kill, the better off. Just watch for the Scions. They will still snipe. This guy here apparently is not done with me. I just need a little bit more sniper ammo for this next area. Alright, so Colossus is still doing his annoying shots. Just gotta basically let him get out of here. Because I'm not gonna try and really kill him. I'm just gonna try and kill everything else. Get some points and then try and go around him to the boss room. If the wanted guy leaves, I'm really not concerned just because I'm conserving my ammo. Now, if you're with a team, you got a whole bunch of people that can just wreck him really quick, go for it. Might be worth the points. For me, I'm not going to go for that just because I'm not feeling it. Now, up here, you're going to have one major gladiator. And that dude will just hurt. When you see him, oh, you got to kill him quick. If he even jumps at you, jump back, get up out of the air, get out of there quick. Wanted guy is gone. Hopefully I got some sniper ammo up here. Nothing amazing, but I do have 10 shots, so I can push the boss. 94,000 points. Got a few more ads to kill here. See if I can get any luck in the heavy ammo department. Maybe not. These guys are always tucked down here. If you get up here, if you die up here, you're actually going to have more ads to kill, it always seems. Did get some heavy drops, which is nice. If I can get one more, it'd be even better. Come on, I got one more guy to kill down there. Just gonna drop down, get him. And get this boss to spawn. Where are you, dude? There. Alright, so we're gonna get Boss Man in. Try and get this going as quick as we can.
Wait for it.
You gotta wait for the immunity phase to be done. Give it a few seconds. Let him look at you. Get that thing going. That's usually a good phase. He's pretty close, so I got 5 more shots. Now this is a point where if you got a grenade or a super, you don't want to die. You're going to be looking for all those shields. Now if you get a chance, super is actually a really effective thing here for a lot of the stuff that you're going to be fighting. So my advice, use your super to wipe those ads out. Then you might have a few more. Going to have to switch. Going to use my edge transit on the Minotaur if I can get a good shot. Now the Harpies do still have arc shields, so drop those down just as you normally would. I got enough that I can actually probably finish off the boss in the next section. Got enough bullets to do it. So I'm going to make sure and pick up some heavy, finish off the Harpies pretty quick. Got to make sure. I'm going to have so much. This is going to be crazy. So much heavy ammo dropping right now. Gonna go ahead and go full smack on the boss. 102,000. Finish him up right about here, and then it's probably gonna have a weird little glitch. But let's get it going. As soon as he comes in. Alright, more lasers. Alright, so we'll finish him in the next section. We still got plenty to go through here. Watch the snipers. The Minotaur hopefully can go down with a rocket. Or a grenade at least. Maybe a grenade and a snipe. Just watch. There you go. And now we gotta snipe some Harpies again. Same stuff. Get their shields popped down. This is basically the full phase of the fight. More guys up here. Nice when they chain each other. And we got a Scion. So we're gonna finish this thing pretty close to time, but almost like dead on. Because when we get over there, we're pretty much just going to melt him down with a grenade launcher. Should work fairly well. Pretty much capped up. Got grenades. Everything's going to go pretty quick. So, let's come around the corner. Get our landing. He's going to be pretty much a straight shot, and I'm just going to unload what I've got on him. And go to town. So you are done. That is the tree of probabilities. Can't quite see the score right now. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. 107,000. There you go. 16 minutes. 107,000. Got the Valis Intrigue. A couple other pieces as well. So that is a way. not the only way, but definitely a way for you guys to do the Tree of Probabilities solo 100,000 points if you guys are working to do for that one. Honestly, you guys have been awesome lately. The support on the channel has been great. We're close to 26,000 subs, probably happened this week. 30,000 is not that far away, and that is a number I thought was so far off I had no idea. So I want to thank you guys, and again, it's Thanksgiving. I want to thank all of you guys who have supported me, subscribed, followed me, wherever. Just thank you. It's been awesome. But you guys can follow me on Twitch or Twitter. It's Ebontis on both of those. And then right here on YouTube, if you hit that subscribe button, just helps me out. Helps the channel grow, lets me know I'm good, doing good things for all you guys. Black Armory is not that far away, so hopefully you guys will keep coming back. But all in all, thank you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. Trying to get these videos up to you guys. Save something to watch for the next couple of days. And enjoy your travels if you're going anywhere. Stay safe out there. Enjoy your Thanksgiving feast. And if you guys are at other parts around the world, just enjoy your week, enjoy your day, and have a good one. Thank you again. Leave a comment if you want to say hey. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll try and reply back. But I'll be traveling, so I'll be a little off on comments and things like that. But thank you guys. You are awesome. I'll see you soon.